G'day YouTube, Down to Bricks here. I'm back with another Star Wars video. Today we have the Naboo Starfighters doing battle. It doesn't matter what you think about the Episode 1 Star Wars movie, but I think we can all agree there was some very cool ships and vehicles in that movie, and the Naboo Starfighter is one of my favourites. Super fast, very slick, love the colour choices. And all round, I think it's a very cool design. I want to try and get through this as quickly as possible for you guys, so I'm just going to spend a little bit of time on each of the ships here. We're going to have a very quick look at the minifigures, and then of course we'll wrap the whole video up with my thoughts. Before we get into the details of each of these sets, I just have to say I'm very excited that I have added the UCS Naboo Starfighter to my collection. I actually did a trade to be able to add it to my collection, but I'll talk about that a little bit later on. First, let's have a look at the details for each of these sets. On the left, we have the 2011 Naboo Starfighter. It is set 7877, has 318 pieces and 6 minifigs. In the middle, of course, we have the UCS Special Edition Naboo Starfighter. Came out in 2002, has 187 pieces and is set number 10026. And finishing up on the right is the latest Naboo Starfighter. It came out in 2015. It is set 75092, has 442 pieces, 9 minifigs, and a ton of accessories. But let's jump in, take a quick look at each of these builds. Let's shake things up with the order of these sets, and we'll start with the 2011 Naboo Starfighter. As I said, this set has 6 minifigs. We get this destroyer droid. According to Brickset, they do count this as a minifig. Pretty simple build. Does look rather cool. We do get these security droids as well. Now, these are exclusive to this set, but I have to say these aren't the right ones for this set. Can't actually find where my security droids are. I think Mini-Dub's been having a bit of fun. Now, the ones for this set are supposed to have a bit of printed tan on the chest there, which actually makes them exclusive for this set. Now, these ones here I just grabbed out of another set, and talking of great vehicles for Episode 1, these actually came in the 2007 MTT. So, cool to get those. We do, of course, get Anakin. Try and get him to stand up. And we do get this exclusive Anakin in this set. And he does have this face print. So that is rather cool. We do get R2-D2 up in the Starfighter there. And we do get this pilot as well. So a quick look at him. And of course we get this service vehicle. Now this is a pretty cool little build. We have a ladder on the back here to get up to the cockpit. We get a number of tools in the back here, and we get some spare missiles as well. I've just noticed I'm missing the cone piece on here, so Mini-Dub has been having some fun with these sets. So very cool to get that little service vehicle. Now if we take all that aside and bring in the Starfighter itself, let's have a look at this beauty. We get a stand, which is great. All of these sets come with a stand. I think that is an awesome feature to have that stand. We can see it's some nice build techniques here. So let's take it off the stand, have a closer look at that. Pretty simple. And underneath, we can get a better look here. Of course, it just sits in here, the stand, and we do get these push fire or flick fire. It'd be a little bit hard to flick those up in there. These missiles, oh god, they're a bit stiff. You wouldn't be flicking that too hard. And that does shoot them out. Let's have a look. Let's try and get this one since I lost that one on the ground. There we go. There is the flick fire missile. So that's pretty cool. we have this little nub up the back here, and that is so you can launch your R2. Oh, there he goes. He comes flying out of there. Now, these are all stickers. Let's put him back in. We have stickers all around here, down on here, and of course along here. And if we have a look in the cockpit, that is a printed console piece there, so that's pretty cool. And all in all, I think they're just a really cool looking build, just very menacing looking at them like that. Not much to them, is there? They would be super fast. But let's move on to the next one. So it took me a little bit to get all this into one shot, because we do get a stack of accessories with this 2015 Naboo Starfighter. So let's start with the weapons crate. So we get a weapons crate and we get it filled with blasters as well. So I really love that. Let's clip that back on. Let's have a look at our battle droids here. Now we do get this commander battle droid, so he has the yellow dot on the chest and a bit of yellow printing on the head there, and they all come with blasters, so that's really cool. We get these droidicas, and I actually really like this design. Probably my favorite, actually. I just really like the look of these guys. They are a stack of fun. So don't only get one, but you get two of those, so that is really cool. We get this little weapons ammo crate vehicle thingy. It's not really a crate, is it? More of a vehicle, because we even have wheels, so we do get a bit of rolling happening there. And we get 4 spring-loaded shooters, so stack of shooters with this, so that's another cool little build. We do get this exclusive pilot, so he has some exclusive printing. Let's bring that in there so you can have a look at that. So he is pretty sweet. And of course we get Anakin and Obi-Wan. So Anakin comes with a helmet, a spare helmet. So I think we've all seen Anakin before, and we do get Obi-Wan. And I do love this version of Obi-Wan. He's not exclusive to this set. He did come in the, I think it's the 2014 MTT set, but very cool minifigure indeed. We do get a ladder for the pilot to get up to the cockpit. So pretty simple build, but a bit of a bonus. And we do get this fueling station, and I think this is really cool. So we get the nozzle there. It's actually on this pivoting hinge here, so that is very cool. You get a printed tile on there and just a few bits and pieces. Should have got maybe a tool or something could have gone on there. I think that would have been cool. And then you can just clip this in like that to fuel up your Naboo Starfighter. Pretty deadly. Okay, so let's just come off onto the fighter itself, and again comes on a swiveling stand. Nice and solid stand, this one. There it is there. Very cool. And here is our fighter. So we're going to start with that shot there, and how cool is that? Awesome. Spring-loaded shooters down in there. Has a very good launching mechanism for that. So let's have a look at the undercarriage. You can see here it's nicely built up. It's nice and chunky. It's got a lot of weight to it, this Starfighter. And we have this toggle piece here. So let's have a toggle. You can go one way, whooshka, and let's see if we can shoot the camera. Boom! Oh, got it dead on. Okay, so nice little feature that. You can see the stand fits in that section there, and we have the little push button here again to pop R2 out just like that, and he sits down in there. So very cool. Now I haven't put any of the stickers on this model. I think you guys know by now I do have a bit of trouble keeping my stickers on the sets. You can see in the 2011 that's held up really good, so maybe I should have put them on, but I did put these ones on here because I think you sort of need to have those just to break that up a little bit. And I think that is probably about it. We can have a look inside the cockpit. I did put that sticker down in there too for the display, and you can see how your minifig sits down in there. And just a look from the side, I just really love this design. We're going to finish off with the 2002 UCS Naboo Starfighter. We'll run through this one really quick because there's not much to this. Again, we do have a stand, and it doesn't swivel, but you can adjust it up so you can have it flat or on the angle either side. So that is really cool. Let's take a closer look at the stand. To actually take it off, it does attach onto the Starfighter, and here we can see the plaque for the Starfighter and the stand, and it has this hinge piece here which is really cool. I like that. That's a lot of fun. And onto the Starfighter. Now that chrome, it really is beautiful, isn't it? Because of the age, it has got a little bit of cloudiness here. It's a little bit hard to show, especially on these wedge plates here, and I've tried to clean that up the best I can. If anyone has any idea on how I can clean that a little bit better, I'd love to hear that. Obviously you can't be too harsh with it. Let's see if I can get in close so you can see how it's got that little bit of cloudiness to it. From a distance and in the light you don't really notice it, but when you get up close you can see it there. So like I said, you can't be too harsh with it because it's only thin chrome, but if anyone has any ideas on to clean that up, I'd love to hear that. We have stickers here. I did actually knock a little bit off a sticker when I was cleaning it, unfortunately, but that's all. That's a sticker there, that's a sticker there. We have stickers down the side here, and we have a sticker underneath there. Now the other printed pieces that we get are here. So the cockpit is just a black wedge piece. It has the silver airbrush type effect to it. That looks really good. I do like that. It does look very nice. Just have a look at that. Very sweet. Now unfortunately I was missing some pieces on this set, so looking underneath here you can see the undercarriage. It is supposed to have a plate here to lock all that in, and that was missing on there, and a couple of these wedge pieces here just to support the engine mounts there that were they were missing as well, so I do have to pick those up. So that was unfortunate. And of course we do get R2-D2. We just get a dome with this one, and he is on a swivel here so he can spin around. And that is about it for this 2002 Naboo Starfighter. And just to finish off with some side-by-side shots. (2015), 2002, and 2011. If we look from above here, wow, that looks sweet. You can actually see the UCS one in the middle is the longest, but it's also the narrowest as well. The wingspan is a lot narrower than the other models, which are pretty much identical. So there we have our close-up on the Naboo Starfighters. So what do you think? Pretty cool, aren't they? I said I'd talk a little bit more about the UCS Naboo Starfighter. I would have never added it to my collection if it wasn't for the chance to trade for it, because on the secondary market, it's absolutely ridiculous the price it's going for what it is. Yes, we do get the chrome pieces, but 187 pieces in total. It really is going for a huge amount, and it really is ridiculous. So for the UCS version, I did have to trade a hefty set to be able to secure it, and I did trade the Red 5 X-Wing, which on the secondary market goes for around the same price, which is really crazy, isn't it? So I'm probably a little bit crazy myself. I did get the X-Wing heavily discounted on clearance, so I didn't pay a whole lot for it. So in the end, I'm happy to be able to add this to my collection. It gave me a chance to be able to get it. I've never even thought of completing all of the UCS sets, but I am a big fan of the Naboo Starfighter, so I'm very happy to add it to the collection, even though it was a little bit disappointing that some of the pieces were missing. But the question is the UCS set that much better than these play sets? And I've got to say, not really. Other than the fantastic looking chrome pieces, the others actually come with a lot more. They have a lot more pieces, and I've got to say, I think they look pretty good in their own right. And I've got to say, if you've got any of these in your collection, I think you'd be a happy camper. You really can't go wrong with any of these. Which one would I recommend? Well, honestly, I can't recommend the UCS set at the price that it goes for now. I haven't looked at what the other two are worth on the secondary market, but if I had to recommend one of them, I would go with the 2015 set. It does come with a lot more accessories. It's about 180 odd pieces more than the 2011 set. Obviously, some of that goes into some extras you get, but there is a bit more in the Starfighter itself. It has a bit more bulk to the undercarriage. So if you're looking to pick one up, that would be my suggestion. But as I said, you can't go wrong with any of them, and I've got to say, this shot here with all three looks pretty sweet to me. So that's my thoughts. I would love to hear your thoughts, and I know everybody else would love to hear what you've got to say as well, so please put it in the comments. Let's all have a read. What's your favorite and why? What do you have in your collection? And are you a fan of these Naboo Starfighters? Well, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and if you're a fan of the channel, hit that notification bell, and that way you won't miss a video. A big thank you for taking the time to watch. I hope you're all having a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.